Time now for Good4Utah Gardens, brought to you by Millcreek Gardens.
Well, it is hot in the studio, but it's a little bit cooler out in the Good4Utah backyard. I'm with Jeff from Millcreek Gardens, and this is actually the perfect weather if you're a gardener to get planting.
Yeah, this is one of the best years I've ever seen for planting. It's nice and cool, lots of rain, and the trees are really happy right now.
What's so great at Millcreek Gardens is they have everything for your backyard. If you want to be a little less formal, if you want plants that are more formal, you can help.
Right, these are some new introduction here. This is a tiny tower Arbor vitae. It only gets about 20 feet tall, but what's great, it's only about 5 to 6 feet wide.
So it's going straight up.
Oh yeah, this is great for, you could use it as a screen or as a specimen. It won't take over the yard.
Look at those gorgeous little flowers coming out on this flowering pear.
Yeah, and this is the jack pear. It's also a dwarf. It has a very round, formal shape, and it's only about 10 to 15 feet tall.
This is usually in those spots that you just need it to stay contained, like maybe in a park strip?
Right, park strips or small patios, anything like that works great.
Okay, what's this one?
And this is one of my favorites, winter Gem Boxwood. It's one of the hardier boxwoods, and you could shape that to any shape or size you want. Works really well.
Okay, I love boxwoods because they survive. They survive whatever the weather. Do you need this fertilizer to help though?
Yes, with the cool weather, this is when the trees and shrubs are feeding. So what I would recommend is a good fertilizer. This is one of my favorite ones, this is Millorganite. It does not burn the plants and has a lot of the micronutrients that they need.
Look at these trees that you brought too.
Right.
Let's start with that one right there.
Right, yeah, this is the false spirea. Beautiful foliage. We'll actually have white flowers later on, but it's a very more natural looking plant. And actually, as ferny as it looks, it actually takes heat and drought really well. And then up here we have the crimson point plum, which could be both formal or informal. It only gets 6 feet wide, about 20 feet tall, and has beautiful pink flowers and purple foliage.
Jeff, do you have a little window to plant trees like this, and now we're in that?
I wouldn't say it's a little window, but I think we do this spring, you know, from now through May is an incredible time to plant. And,
so the next several weeks. And do you want to plant this one? Because I love the look of that dogwood.
Yeah, this is a great year-round interest. Red stems in the winter, the white leaves in the summer. This ivory halo dogwood always looks good. And then this other one we have here, this is the Japanese rose, or the carias. Beautiful spring flowers with the yellow. It's kind of a wild-looking plant, but for a natural garden, I think it looks really pretty.
I love those flowers, those little delicate roses. And the one right behind it, is that also one of our dogwoods?
This one?
Spirea.
Spirea, yeah.
Oh, it is. It's another spirea.
Yeah, this is the same one as the first one. And like I said, they just look great in groups, and you can see that red foliage just popping out, turning to yellow.
Well, I think everyone is gravitating toward the color. You're tired of gray, you're tired of the brown in your yard, and now's the time to plant all those flowers.
Yes, we have primroses, or pansies are really good now. And also, this is a favorite ground cover. This is your phlox, your carpet phlox, and it comes in blues and pinks. I've seen whites. There's a whole slew of colors that come with that, and it'll take over a whole hillside, so it's a great ground cover.
My only phlox complaint is I want these to be year-round. They're so gorgeous when they come out.
Yeah, they are gorgeous now, but you know, if you plant around shrubs and other plants, they will just blend in the summer and then just pop out in the spring, and it looks great.
Millcreek Gardens knows what you need for your backyard or your front yard. Now is the time to plant. It's going to get warm this weekend too. A little bit warmer, perfect time to get outside. Head to Millcreek Gardens, go to our website. We will link you to all of their information. Jeff, thank you so much. Like, we warmed up a little bit out here, right?
Yeah, it's feeling pretty good now.
You can see our breath, but we're not doing too bad. Let's send it now to the newsroom. Emily, what